The state budget is now 12 days late. Legislative leaders from both parties sent letters yesterday, each calling for the other to come back to Harrisburg and finish the job. And there is one thorny issue at the center of the impasse: school vouchers. Dennis Owens, live in the ABC 27 newsroom with the latest. Good afternoon, Dennis.
Good afternoon to you, James. House and Senate, Republican and Democrat, and the governor agree that the state will spend $45.5 billion next fiscal year. So what's the holdup? A relative drop in the bucket, $100 million for school vouchers that students in the lowest performing public schools could get to go to the school of their choice, even Catholic schools. The Democratic governor supports those. Democrats in the House steadfastly opposed and refused to sign off. It is an emotional topic, and we found two Democrats on either side of the issue. Senator Anthony Williams of Philadelphia said a school in his district is testing at 0% proficiency in math and is unsafe, and those parents should have options.
They all are tired. They're starting to lift their heads up and say there's got to be a better way. There is no boogeyman and there's no right way. I'm not here to say charter school, magnet school, public school voucher is going to be a panacea, because it's not. It's a collage of options that should be best served to your child, that should not be ankled or shackled to the fact that you don't make enough money to make those choices.
It doesn't make any sense. I've made my opposition to vouchers abundantly clear. If we were a fully funded Commonwealth of Pennsylvania that had another $6 or $7 billion of funding for our public schools, brand new school buildings everywhere, and we were looking for alternatives at that point in time, then maybe I would consider entering a conversation. We're nowhere near that point.
James, as you can see, there are strong opinions and passions on both sides, and those are Democrats. And remember, Democrat Governor Josh Shapiro also supports them, but then promised to veto that $100 million to get enough Democrats to support the budget. So that's where we are. Standoff continues. We'll see if there's any kind of resolution on that thorny issue of vouchers.
Absolutely. So, Dennis, so you just saw there that there are some Democrats who are split on this. But when it comes to this vote, are they all voting together? They don't have that big of a majority in the House. So what's happening?
Well, remember that, in the House, the Democrats held firm after the governor promised to veto that and then voted to support the budget. Unclear what would happen had that $100 million stayed, because we never actually had a vote on that to see who would go in which direction. If the $100 million for school vouchers was in, let's see what the vote is. There's a lot of Republicans that wish that would have happened, actually, because they feel it would have passed because of that narrow one-seat Democratic majority you just mentioned. So we're still in limbo budget-wise, James, and that's not new around here, as you know.
Yeah, not at all, not at all. We will wait and continue to see what happens every year here with this budget. All right, Dennis Owens, live in the ABC 27 newsroom. Thank you very much for that.